Hi, I'm Nancy Bowser, and I am just really excited today because book 3 in my Soul Redeemer series was published on Amazon. So there's a picture of the cover that my precious friend Connie Stoffel um, created. I wanted to just share why I'm so excited. The timing on this book had to be totally God because almost 5 years ago to this day, I was in Ohio visiting a very dear friend of mine, and I had several dreams that were so incredible that I came home and I began writing a book about a woman of God who fought these amazing spiritual battles. And the Lord just stopped me and He said, Nancy, you need to go back and you need to write about how this woman of God learned how to fight spiritual battles. And I didn't want to do that because that's my story. And so I began, in obedience to God, to write a fictitious story with the experiences from my life that I had gone through in satanic ritual abuse and how I learned the keys to the kingdom of God in overcoming the bondage and the fear and the anger and all those things that are entrapments once you've been through satanic ritual abuse. And so I wrote book 1. That was good. I finished book 2. That was good. And then God gave me book 3, and I began writing that a year ago and just published today. I have to say that this has been a most incredible experience for me. I thought that when I wrote the books, my job would be done because I had written these stories that um, give the keys of the kingdom to those who are hurting. And I was like, okay, God, here it is. I can put these out there and I'm done. And the Lord began just letting me know that no, it's only really just begun, that I had to own the story. I wanted it to be fiction. There's a part of me that doesn't want to have to admit that these things that happened in my past really happened. There's a lot of fear involved, just even in talking about it. It's one thing to write a book and say this is fiction. It's another thing to say, yes, it's fiction, but there's truth in it. And I know that the Lord wants me to own my story. We all have stories. And the testimonies that He gives us are hope. And they bring hope, healing, and freedom to other people. And so when I listened to Tom and Jared on Through the Black, and they talked about this campaign, the legendary campaign that they have going on, even that started 2 weeks ago. And so here I am praying, Lord, how do you want me to talk about what has happened in my life and what you have done in overcoming so many obstacles and hindrances? And I'm just so full of joy and of love for God, and I want others to know this too. So I am wearing my We Demand Hampstead Justice t-shirt. I am wearing my bracelet. And last night we had guests for dinner, and I got my little cards out of my bowl and I put them beside everybody's um, place. And it opened up opportunity for me to share with my mouth the realities of satanic ritual abuse, and that we are just wanting to speak out and make people aware. So, my books, The Soul Redeemer 1, The Soul Redeemer 2, From Victim to Victory, and the new one, The Soul Redeemer 3 Kingdoms, is my way of shouting out that this is real, but even more than that, that there is hope and healing and freedom in Jesus Christ. David and Donna Carrico on FOJC Radio, as well as the Midnight Ride, sponsored by Now You See TV, and Dr. Mike and Mary Lou Lake on Kingdom Intelligence Briefing have ministries and resources to help. So I just am thankful for what God has done and is doing, and I look forward to just seeing God do some amazing things of hope, healing, and freedom. God bless. Bye-bye.